Hi, hello, my name's Than, short for Nathaniel. So today I have a bunch of new things from Monika Blunder. She just launched 4 shades of her new liquid blush called Liquid Flush. I got 3 of them. A lot of you probably know that the Blunder cover from Monika Blunder is like one of my favorite base products of all time. I use it daily. It's like a very creamy concealer foundation hybrid in a jar. Don't mind my nails. I just got these, like, my sister gave me these nail stickers and we just put them on yesterday, but they already started like peeling. Like we did like a top coat and everything, but so some are on and some I had to just kind of peel off because it like wasn't working. Anyway, so I knew that she was making blushes, but I didn't know in what form, liquid, cream, whatever. I didn't know when it was gonna come out. I just knew, you know, soon. So I saw they launch and I got them. And then I was looking more on the site after I already, you know, got the order and everything. And she launched new lip things too. So there's the Kissen Lush lipstick crayons. Like this. Oh, and I'll show you the blush too. So again, I got 3 shades of the blush. Right here. I got 2 shades of the crayons. I'll swatch them, of course. I got Anna Maria and Florence. And then she also came out with the Botanical Balm Hyaluronic Lip Tints. And I got 2 shades of that as well. And I got Sommer and Fruhling. Botanical Balm is a fitting name. I mean, you could probably tell from the packaging alone of all of her things, but everything has very, like, you know, skin-loving, nourishing, like, botanicals. But the blushes I got a few days before the lip stuff. So I've worn a couple of the colors a few times already. So that's on a first impression. Then of course Blunder cover is not gonna be a first impression. I've used like it a million times. The lips will be a first impression. And then I also picked up another shade of Blunder cover. Just because I was curious. She has been like continuing to expand the Blunder cover range, which I think is great. I mean, there was always kind of like, you know, a varied range, but now it's just, you know, filling in more gaps. So I got Zwei 2.25, and I have 3 other shades that I'll swatch all together for you. I have 1, 2, 2.5, and then I just got 2.25. I guess I'm just gonna start off with swatches. So from the top, it's shade 1, 2, 2.25, which is the new one I just picked up, and then shade 2.5 at the bottom. So you can see shade 1 is the lightest and neutral. I think there's another one, 1.25 or 1.5 maybe, that's more yellow. Shade 2 is like more pinky. Shade 2.25 was described as more neutral and it looked a little bit lighter than 2. So I was just, I don't know, I was just curious. And then 2.5 is definitely a little too dark for me and a little too warm. But it matches my mom okay. So she wears this one and then I use these 2 and now I'll use this one. Okay, now I'll do the blushes. So out of the 4 shades, I got Muchen, Wien, and Salzburg. Probably, you know, not pronouncing everything the best, but what can I say? So, from the top, it's Wien, Muchen, and Salzburg at the bottom. I have to say, I kind of wish I only got like 2. Like, I probably could go without, like, maybe Salzburg. I don't know. I just feel like I've been getting a lot of blush that is this color at the bottom. Like, the really, it's like peachy. Honestly, I thought it was like more corally online, but I don't know. To me, they're all pretty similar. I do wish there was a little bit, I mean, probably the most different one is the one that I didn't get, which is more of a, like a bright orange color. But yeah, I don't know. I just wish the color was a little bit, I don't know, they all just seem super warm, which I mean, I guess maybe is just the vibe of this, and I'm sure there'll be more shades in the future, but yeah, kind of natural warm shades, but I would like just some cooler pinker. You know what I mean? And just another close-up at the packaging. And this one is Salzburg. Okay, so now I haven't even felt these lip products yet. They literally just came, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. So again, Anna Maria, let's just see, I don't know. Seem to be very creamy, just kind of gliding on. So this is Anna Maria, kind of like a nice, neutralish, warmish, brownish, almost like a warm, ready brown lip. And then Florence, I believe, is a little bit cooler. Yes, oh, I'm very excited for this. I'll probably be using this one. They're very creamy looking and feeling. I think they're gonna be really comfortable on the lips. So, Anna Maria, Florence. Oh, I'm excited. See, I wish, honestly, I could try this as a blush too, but I do wish one of the blushes was more of a brighter pink like this one. Not that it's even that super bright, but you know. And then the Botanical Balm Hyaluronic Lip Tints. Let's look at Sommer first. I don't even know what this, oh, okay, so there's a little seal thing. Squeeze out a little. Okay, so that's the texture. Almost like a salve. Let me feel it. It looks, the color is magnificent. I wonder if these could be used as blush too. Definitely has the more salvy, balmy texture, and you can see like it's bright, but when you kind of blend it down and shear it out, it definitely is more balmy, you know. That's really pretty. Not sticky. I mean, you know, it's tacky like a balm, but it doesn't feel sticky, it's smooth. Wow. It's so pretty. I'm pumped. We'll see. I have very sensitive lips, and sometimes I even get eczema on my lips. I don't know what it is, but especially when I'm trying out a bunch of lipsticks, that's just what happens. All right, let's see what this shade is like. So this one is Fruhling, the next shade. So this one's a little less saturated, I can tell already. Here's it in its kind of solid form. Or, you know, it's just not as bright. Yeah, it's a little more nudish. Still amazing color. I really like these. Wow. Yeah, just a little bit more brown in there. Look at the shine. So it's Anna Maria, Florence in the Kissen Lush lipstick formula. And then the Botanical Balms, it's Sommer and Fruhling. I think that's how you say it. You know, my lips are, I'm gonna just tap a little on, actually, of Sommer. Let's see. I mean, it feels really nice. It almost has a flavor, but I can't really describe it. Very light. I mean, it doesn't taste bad or anything. I don't know. I'll get more into detail about the lips and stuff when we get there, but let's just start applying some of the blender cover. I'm excited to try the new shade. I definitely didn't need to get this shade. Shades 2 and 1 work great for me. I just usually mix them a bit, or I'll do just number 2 for like a super natural look. But number 1 I use more as like a brightening concealer, just brightening shade overall. And this formula you can use brush, finger, sponge, anything. It's super creamy, and you can see it has really good coverage too. That's why it's concealer hybrid as well. I'll usually use my fingers and then kind of go over with a sponge. I've been pairing this with the Chanel Water Fresh Complexion Touch as well. Usually I'll pair it. This definitely does look beautiful, like right when you're putting it on, but this is one that after like a few seconds on the skin, it just starts to melt in, you know what I mean? Like it warms up with your face and it just looks like your skin. And it doesn't feel heavy or anything, it's very nice. I think I might like shade 2.25 more than 2, just because I think the neutral tone of this helps cover my redness a little bit more than the pinkiness of the other one, but of shade 2 rather. But I don't know, I like both. I definitely like both. I'm gonna take my Rephr number 4 and go into the Mario Soft Sculpt Enhancer. And then I'm gonna go in with shade 1 of Blunder Cover to brighten after that. Now, shade 1 Eyes. It just started pouring rain. My power might go out. My power went out earlier today and it wasn't even raining yet, so love that. Oh, I love a good storm. I do. I'm a storm person, a rain person. And then I like to take it as well, right under here, to add more coverage, but also it just helps make the sculpting, you know, come out a little bit more, the shading. And I'll do like that. Take my sponge. Oh my god, it's really pouring. So look how, I mean, I have so much makeup on, and yet it doesn't feel like it, and it definitely doesn't look like it. Like, my skin just has a really nice glow. And I didn't use a primer, I just used my moisturizer today. No extra steps. And you can see it just looks really pretty. And it's a glow, but my texture's not enhanced. I'm gonna set a little bit with the Westman Atelier Vital Press powder and the Bisyodo C-01 brush. And now that I'm set under my jaw and everything, I'm gonna use a little bit more contour. The Rom&nd Better Than Shape Powder in number 1 and the Shaquda Angled Face Brush. For the blush shade, I think I'm gonna go in with Wien, which is the more like kind of neutral nudie rose shade. Sorry, Muchen is the neutral nudie rose shade, right? Yes. And I'm gonna kind of tap it in with my fingers, but I also want to try a sponge because I've just been using it with my fingers, which I've been loving, but I do just want to see. I think you just get a more seamless blend with a sponge. Like, because it's not like an extremely pigmented blush, but it's also not a sheer blush. Now I'm gonna try it straight from the applicator, like that. And then with the sponge. Yeah, it's extremely seamless with the sponge. Again, it's not bad with fingers, I just think it's just easier, you know. And I think I will attempt to use one of the lip crayons on the cheeks. I don't know, they just seem very creamy and I think it's gonna be okay. Let me just read some information about the lip stuff real quick. And if you didn't know, Monika Blunder is a makeup artist. She does like Megan Fox. Actually, it's so funny. Right before this, I started watching Machine Gun Kelly's new Hulu documentary. I'm like halfway through it or whatever, but yeah, that's funny. Total coincidence there. I wonder if she's done his makeup too. One thing that she has that I don't have, well, she has some brushes that I don't have, but also she came out with this moisturizer, and it's called the Undercover Face Cream, which it's so clever and I love. And I believe it's supposed to be more of like a rich, kind of super rich, nourishing face cream, but I don't have that. I could imagine though that on top of that, the Blunder Cover would glide. So it says, this pillowy soft lipstick is infused with natural botanicals and oils. The cloud-like formula slides on smooth for an airy, buttery finish. Packed with carefully selected botanical oils, butters, and extracts, Monika Blunder Beauty's new Kissen Lush Lipstick Crayon is a clean and cruelty-free, velvety lipstick that not only delivers long-lasting lush color with a comfortable satin finish, but also deeply moisturizes and protects your pout. And then I did apply that balm before, and my lips still feel very nourished. It didn't go anywhere. I don't know about the color. I guess they are slightly tinted, but it's pretty sheer, you know what I mean? Even though I used the brighter shade, I mean, you saw me blend it out. Still, you know, it's still a balm. Still like a lip balm. I'll probably add some of it on top of the lipstick again, so let's see. There's 6 shades of the lip crayon, by the way, and then there's 4 shades of the Botanical Balm Hyaluronic Lip Tint, and one of them is clear. Okay, so, infused with botanicals found in Austria's high mountain region, this tinted lip mask, pairs hyaluronic acid with rosehip oil to keep your lips kissable no matter the season, while delivering a sheer hint of color. So I guess you could use this as like an overnight mask. I mean, it does have like a thicker, you know, like I said, a salve type of consistency. But okay, I think I'm gonna go in with Florence today for the lip crayon, which is the brighter shade. Kind of want to try it on the cheeks. So there's the shade next to the blush that I used, Muchen. It feels really nice. And it's pigmented, but actually just swiping it on like that, I don't know, it's not like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like with lipsticks, when I put it on like straight from the bullet like that, it's a little fussy, you know? This doesn't feel fussy, it's just kind of, you know, it went on, like this went on more like a tinted lip balm. Yeah, this is definitely my kind of lip product. And let me just see here, so I guess okay, so it does twist up like that. Okay. And then I'm actually gonna take my finger and use what I have on my hand, and I'm gonna put it on the cheeks there. This is what I'm talking about. Definitely you could use these on the cheeks for sure. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Sommer lip balm. For eyes, I think I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm just gonna use some of the Jones Road single shadows. Taking my large Bisyodo eye brush here and the shade Chic. Someone's freaking car alarm is going off. Now I'm taking Ash and same brush. And now I'm taking the short handle Bisyodo brush that I love back into Ash. And then this shade is amazing. It's called So Pretty. It's beautiful. And I'm taking out my finger with that one. The topper from Soleil from Tom Ford. Just a bit right in the inner corner. Not a lot. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows in black brown. Lancome Lash Idole Mascara. And now I'm going to take a little bit of Lisa Eldridge Pink Moon. Okay, I think that's it. So let's zoom in and we'll go over my final thoughts. I might change my shirt. I don't know. let's just start with the blender cover, where it all started. You already know I love this. The new shade works great for me. Did I need it? Probably not, because I mean, I've been doing fine with mixing shades 1 and 2 together. This definitely works in place of 2 or together with 2. I don't know, I feel like I could use any of the 3 really. Shade 1 is a little bright for me all over, but I would still be able to pull it off. I'm like literally so pale. It is nice to have a couple shades though, so that you can, you know, vary in tone, because, you know, we're not all just one fucking shade. I kind of touched on it in the beginning, but I don't know, I'm a little just slightly disappointed in the blushes. And it really kills me. It really kills me to say that. But I just wish there was a little bit more difference in the color. Maybe I really should have gotten the brightest shade, that orange. Oh God. They're all just slightly different. And I feel like on the cheeks, they all give like, you know, a warm peachy kind of look, peachy nude. And like kind of how I was talking about, oh my God, it's really storming. But kind of how I was talking about my last review about the Chanel liquid blush, the Water Fresh blush. I just wish it was lighter and pinkier. And then again, this is like a running theme, because when I reviewed the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer blushes, those two in store, I was swatching them all and they were all the same shade of like warm peach, even when they said, you know, they were all different. So yeah, that's like really my only complaint. The formula is beautiful, blends really nice. You could use finger, sponge, brush, whatever. Just the color range. I just wish there were some cooler shades. I mean, it is summer as well. I mean, I feel like on most people, these are gonna be great. On me, they're great too. It's just, wish there were cooler shades. The Botanical Balm Hyaluronic Lip Tint. These are great. I actually wish that I had gotten only one of these and then another shade of the lip crayons, just because those are more pigmented and it's, you know, a little more unique in that way. But these are very nourishing. I'm not feeling any weird irritation or anything right now. I just feel nourished. You know, they add a little bit of color, but it's not crazy. I mean, I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna go through them probably quick, because I go through lip balms and stuff so fast. Sometimes that nourishing effect only lasts like 45 minutes or whatever. But I've been filming over an hour now, and I don't feel the need to reapply any really. Even before I added more, like, because I added more on top of the lip crayon, you know, I didn't really feel like I needed to add more, but I just wanted to see how it was on top of the lip crayons as well as under them, you know. But as of right now, I would recommend it. But the lip crayons, I don't know. I think these are probably the things that I was least excited about from the whole thing, because like I've said this before, but I'm just kind of starting to get into like different lipsticks and things. Lips are like my least favorite and least exciting like category. Like I don't really like a super pigmented lip. I like more kind of sheer moisturizing kind of formulas, and this is exactly what this is. I mean, from my hand, I definitely like the Florence color more. But I don't know. This, I'll use this very soon. Just to update you guys on how I feel about this color. But I like other like sort of nudie brownie shades like this, and because it went on my lips so much sheerer than I thought, I think I am gonna like this more, you know, than my original kind of look. And I also think they do make really great cream blushes, because it blended seamlessly onto my cheeks. Yeah, I like this, and this is definitely what surprised me the most out of everything in the collection. Anyways, I think that's it. I hope that my swatches and thoughts sort of, you know, helped you through your purchasing decisions for this new launch from Monika. Like overall, I would recommend, if you're interested in anything, to try it, especially the blender cover, of course. But Monika, if you're watching, you're beautiful. Your products are beautiful. I love you. And keep up the good work. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified every single time that I upload a new video. Follow my Instagram, PrettyerThanGram. Follow me on Newness so you're notified every single time I'm doing a live stream. As always, everything that I use will be linked down below. And yeah, okay, goodbye.